What was that? Oh yeah. Hey yo, it's live.
You saw the new one coming out, right?
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen it before. Really. I saw it in June when they were testing it. Right. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we have blast off. What is going on, guys? We have another good show here. What is going on? It's Thursday. Man, we are almost to the rear of August, man. It's absolutely crazy. Glad we got everybody in here. Thank you guys for being in here. Another wonderful Thursday. We've got Tim over here, turn one. Man, rocking the injet gear, guys. We got to talk about some injet, the new premier turbine that's pretty much starting to kick into the market, man. So there's a lot of good information there that you're probably only going to get here. You'll be able to ask some questions in regards to some of that and get some good information, some good tech support questions and things like that. But without further ado, guys, we are moving right along. What is going on, Tim? How are you doing, buddy? Not much, man. Just tired. Just got back from Illinois and Indiana. Went over to Horizon Hobbies Field Eli for a line night jets, which was an absolute freaking blast.
Tell me what you did there, so the viewers can actually kind of get an idea of what that looks like.
Well, that field is it's a paved runway with some covered shelters. They put up some tents, but
okay.
The atmosphere that Horizon put on was just tremendous.
Really?
They came out, they supported. They don't own the club. They have a building there, and they maintain the runway and the grass for I don't know if it's under county control or what it is, but anyways, long story short, Horizon has a building out there. Y'all seen their videos where they're flying, doing test flights. That's the field that they fly from.
Is this it right here? You see what I've got right here?
Yep, that's it.
So
that building is owned by Horizon, and that is packed full of all kinds of goodies.
Wow.
That typically during the year they won't let you in the building, but they hide everything and they open the building for you. But it's a wonderful runway. It's a great place to fly.
Wow.
And long story short, the food. Steve Petrato, who is the marketing manager for Horizon, did all the cooking, and it was nothing but barbecue, brisket.
Oh man!
Tacos for lunch. I mean, it wasn't your hamburger hot dog thing. It was 2 awesome meals each day. It was
oh my gosh,
fantastic event. They don't include the meals with the your pilot's fee, but I think it was like $120 for food Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That was lunch and dinner, and it was fabulous food.
Oh boy. Dang, man.
So it was a good time. I burned 25 gallons in Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I got there Wednesday at noontime, did one flight on Wednesday. I was so tired. I got up at 1:30 in the morning and drove all the way there, which was a 10.5-hour drive. Did one flight that afternoon. And then between that and Saturday, I did 25 gallons of freaking Jet A fuel.
Man, you went through 25 gallons of jet fuel?
Yep, in 3 days. And then after that event was done, when I was over staying with Dan Landis with Boomerang Jets at his house, he lives only 30 minutes away. Went over to Indiana the next week and
and had to deal with the flooding all that they were having. They got, I think, 18 inches of rain in less than 36 hours.
Oh man.
But we went over to Muncie AMA site. First time I ever been over there. Flew off Site 4 and Site 1. Site 4 is grass. We couldn't fly off it after the first day because of the rain. The field was just absolutely soggy. But flew off Site 1, which is a concrete runway. It's not asphalt. It's concrete. Absolutely
Really?
Stunning facility for flying. And burned another 10 gallons in basically 2 days.
Jeez, dude, that's crazy. That is a lot of flying, a lot of fuel being cooked off, and that sounds like a lot of fun as well too, man. So.
Yep, and got to fly a prototype that's coming out that I can't talk too much about. But
now you said prototype. Now wait a minute.
Dan and I, he broke the prototype. I can't talk about it, man. It's coming. I think we got 2 or 3 more prototypes. They're making a couple of changes. I've got one coming. Dan's got one coming, and 2 other guys, I think. So yeah, those will be flying here probably in the next 2 or 3 months.
Jeez, man. We like prototypes over here, don't we, Mountain RC?
Let me tell you, it goes fast, really fast.
Really?
And we haven't even put the biggest motor that it will handle, and it was doing over 204 miles an hour with not the smallest, but the next size up.
Oh, wow, dude. Yeah, that's amazing, man. That is I love to hear some new technologies.
It's a turn and burn. It's a turn and burn plane, buddy.
Really?
Yes,
Jeez,
it's going to be fun.
Well, that sounds absolutely good, dude. I'm glad we've got some good stuff coming. I appreciate that you didn't spill the beans, even I wanted you to. So, but that is going to be
more into secrecy.
That's right.
But
I
got to get on the sticks on it, and it was absolutely a phenomenal jet.
Man. Well, I got to say,
so I put it out there. It's a jet.
Yeah. Hey, dude, that's all that matters, man. Because when you said 200 miles an hour, I mean, pretty much everybody already knew that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like a quarter scale V1200.
Thank you. Yeah, we would love that. A quarter scale V1200. Why hasn't anybody made that yet, right? Why haven't they made that into like was it carbon Z size? Would that not be cool? That would be cool. But anyway, guys, Mountain RC, how you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. Oh man, I barely got here in the nick of time, just working miracles, trying to make it.
Hey, but you did it, dude. That's what RC Jesus does, guys. We just have to.
Speaking of prototypes, I saw a video that was swirling around of a prototype.
Yeah, I saw one too.
Yeah.
Is it of the SU?
Yeah.
I saw that, man. It looked pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
I was like, man. Now I think that was the actual video, if I wasn't.
Yeah, I think so.
Mistaken. But yeah, I'll pull that up real quick and try to see. Let's see here. Where did I find that? There. Nope. Where was that?
Who's that? Whose is it? Who's the manufacturer? RC Jesus.
X-Fly.
It's X-Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I saw it.
I'm assuming EDF, right?
Yeah. Twin 70.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it does. It looks pretty good. I was very surprised at how well it looked. So
yeah. Some people are like, "Hey, why doesn't it have thrust vectoring?" And it's like, well, I mean,
yeah.
Some people
they got to be able to upgrade it. RC Jesus, you come out with the first time with thrust vector, and they can't sell second ones then unless you crash.
Yeah, it's true,
dude. I've been trying to tell people, but I guess it is what it is.
Well, you do like an add-on, So if you want it, you can buy the add-on.
Now, I don't know. This one is the video I just found is not the one I was looking for, so I may have to find that.
Yeah.
On that. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
But we did have some new airplanes drop. We had some cool stuff drop out today by E-Flight. That's the brand new E-Flight Pilatus, guys. The PC-21. I don't know if you've ever flown one of those, but that is a very good, excellent flyer. It's a very stable plane, smooth in the air, and also a very good FPV platform too. So FMS came out with one a while ago. This one looks a little bit more promising. And so what we'll do is we'll go on to the Horizon Hobby website and we'll take a look at it right here.
And I and I actually saw that one fly.
I
I
was
was
gonna
at Eli in June, and they had brought it out.
Yeah.
And they were test flying it. It flew very, very nice.
It looks like it's well done. And also, too, it says on 6S, the thing will do 100+ miles an hour. So, you know, the FMS one that I had, it felt lethargic and underpowered. So for this one to be able to be on 6S and really put out some good power, that's impressive. And this is a good platform. It's a very good platform. So, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a trainer is what it is. I don't know if that's Swiss or what, but it's a very nice looking airplane. So
I bet you it's going to fly like that Tucano.
Oh, dude, yeah, because I feel all it is like a Tucano, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's going to beat me up and say it's not a Tucano, but I'm going to say it's a Tucano because, I mean, there's not much difference to it.
No, there isn't.
But this one's very nice. It's got the lights. It's got good appeal. It looks like it's got a nice paint job. And Tim, you saw the thing fly with your own eyes, so it looked like it was carving pretty good.
Yeah, it really did. I was out there. Sean from Horizon was out there flying it. When I was up there in June at Eli Field.
Nice.
And it was top secret, and he brought it out, and no pictures, kind of like we did with our prototype.
Right.
But I got to see it fly, and it looked like it flew fantastic. Obviously, I didn't get a turn on the sticks since I'm not associated with Horizon. But long story short, yeah, it did really well, landed really nice, slow, not super fast. It carved. I mean, it was. Sean's a really good pilot, but I mean, he was ripping it, and it was. Long flights too. I mean, he was doing like 8-minute flights on it.
That's pretty good. I mean, you look at it, it's a good size, 57 inches long, 51-inch wingspan, and it weighs in at 6.38 pounds without the battery. So probably about 7.38 pounds, probably about 7.5 pounds, I bet, with a good 6S in there of some sort. So not a bad looking bird the way it's shaping up, man. I think it's always something good when you have one of these come to market. So that's awesome. That's very cool. And so they've got a video of it right here. So we'll pause for a second and take a look at the video here. This is Horizon's video. And this is the E-Flight Pilatus PC 21 1.3 meter scale replica. And right here, like I said before, scales of 100+ miles an hour. So without waiting, let's take a look and see what it does.
And this will be Eli Field again.
Really? Let's cut that.
I guarantee you the videos from Eli. I'll tell you here in a second.
It must have been when it was raining because, yeah.
Yeah, they might have done it last week. They might have done it last week when they got all the rain. That's Eli Field. Yep.
Yeah. You know, I remember watching Pilot Ryan fly off this field a lot.
It's a great field.
It looks pretty nice, man.
Yep.
They got music on it, guys, so we can't really listen to it so we don't get a YouTube strike. They're funny about that. But you can take a look, man. Really nice. Scale detail.
Yeah, very nice.
You know me, I always want something a little bit bigger, but it's a lot to be said for these airplanes that are of that size. Like, 1.5 meters, pretty good. 1.2 is good. You know, you can get that and throw it in the back of the car and go. It's a good couple of flights. Man, I think it's cooking.
What do you think of that price?
I think it's a little high for me. I'm thinking like, $469, but it's 6S.
That's plug and play. Binding flies over 500.
Exactly. So that's what I'm kind of like, I think it's on the top end. I don't see a lot of where I would think it would be necessary. I was thinking more like 360 something.
Yeah.
Would be more about it. But the 4s, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like it has some good gear, Metal Gear servos, ball links, 6S platform. So, I'm not so sure about the price, but hey.
Yeah, I think it's a little steep for that, but hey.
Yeah, but they got to make some money too. At some point we have to realize that these businesses have to make a profit to some degree.
For sure.
Because I do want them to stay in business, and I want them to keep producing airplanes. 124 miles an hour. Did you see that?
I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, that's clean, guys. That's a clean speed. And look, you see that right
what
there?
prop was that with?
Yeah, it comes with a second prop, I believe, where you can put a 2-blade prop and spinner on it.
Yeah. Dude, that right there is a RC plane reviewer right there, guys. People weren't doing that before us, but it's cool though. That's cool.
Right. So, funny story. When I was out there flying, they have a robotic mower that mows the grass out there. So
Oh
I'm
my
coming in for a landing, and the dang thing's crossing the runway as I'm landing. I'm like,
You can't even yell at anybody. You can't say, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? There's nobody to yell at. It's like, get out the way.
Yeah.
But man, there you have it. And look, it's got the trusty NX8 Plus radio. And I like this NX8 radio. That thumb wheel, after having the touchscreen, it seems a little archaic. But dude, you can't beat the reliability and the toms that you get with this radio system.
I hate that roll wheel.
I know. I
Oh,
do
I had
too.
to-
I love the touchscreen.
Yeah, I had to send mine in and get it repaired because I just wore that thing out.
I do too, man. I do too. And that was my biggest thing was like, daggone it, man. It's without that, I got ruined by the touchscreen.
But to be honest with you, I've had the touchscreens totally go bad too on my
Same. Yeah.
iX20 and iX20 SE. So I've had to send them in for that.
None of them are exempt. Look at the grass ops right there. Nice little grass takeoff there. So it looks like it does a good job. Landings are good. You can have less than perfect landings. And then it takes right back off. It's got plenty of power too. So looks to be a winner.
Yeah, I bet you they saw the Tucano and how well it did.
Yeah.
And the fact that the price point for that is in the $5s.
Yeah.
And they just figured, let's just put it at that same price point because the Tucano did so well.
Dude, it makes sense to me. I'm not upset with it, I think that's a great thing.
Sense.
Oh, there we go. Boom. We got our another person on here. What's going on
that
there, Asshole? This guy.
Who is that guy?
This is El Jefe.
F.A. from Utah.
I don't think you know. I don't think you know what that means.
Yeah.
You made it across the border.
Yeah, you did. But dude, let me tell you, man, that the Pilatus looks pretty good. Like I said, the price $469. It's $369 would have been a little better, But I think, like I said before, for what it is, some people got to make a profit some way. Who knows? But if that's one of those airplanes that's good for you guys, I think that's one that you might like. So that's one thing to think about. So I'm gonna jump into the comments, see what you guys say about that, what you guys think about that, and we'll go from there. Let me take a look. Let's see. I was thinking the same, Mountain RC. Match the Tucano. Yep. What's going on, Winston Brown? Good to see you, buddy. Good local guy over here. Let's see here, and an excellent flyer too. So and good people. Let's see here. Yep, that is Horizon. Let's see. He says, I hate that Ali left E-Flight. He brought a lot to the table. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what they say? For every door that closes, sometimes one or two open up. So you never know. But, yeah, let's see here. It looks nice. Just not my cup of tea. Let's see here. Victor RC Jet says $585 with tax. Yeah. Don Henry says it's a little too pricey.
Yeah.
$539 for the Bonafide. I agree. I think it's up there. Size.
Bless you.
Yeah, no worries. And I love the version that has the lights, actual shocks, and wheels. So, yeah, it flies well with two bladed props, apparently. So, yeah, I'm sure it does. But there you go. Louis Motorsport says my PC-21 flew incredibly on SMCs. Yeah, I had one, and I think it's a good one. So the Super Tucano is on sale for $499. How about that? So you can't go wrong with that. Let's take a look. F-106 Delta Dart. He says there is also a 25% tariff on foreign-made UASs, including RC aircraft, going into effect on September 3rd. They probably baked that into the price. If that is the case, then that makes perfect sense.
Jeremy, you heard anything about a 25% tariff going into effect on the 3rd of September?
You know me. I'm
No.
getting ready to research
I
it.
heard nothing.
We have to. So whenever we get any kind of container in there, we got to play with whatever it is at that time.
Mm.
That's why we have not provided a Pilot RC Matrix price, because
'Cause
we
you
got
don't
to
know
figure
what
out what
it's gonna be.
customs costs and what the actual grand total out the door is. So
Wow.
Well, boys, look, I just did a quick little search here. Let's share some knowledge right there because I love it when people kick out some good information. So, yes, a new U.S. presidential proclamation under Section 232 imposes a 25% tariff on smaller imported unmanned aircraft systems and remote-controlled model aircraft weighing 55 pounds or less, taking effect September 3rd, 2026. Larger drones or those equipped with thermal imaging face a 100% tariff. Okay. So, all right. And remember, this is Google, so it could be accurate, could not be.
but I imagine that this is pretty
Good
accurate.
thing I'm not using thermal imagery on anything. Holy
I
crap.
know, man. Hey, dude. Hey, look, they are trying to make sure that these don't fall in the wrong hands. 25% rate applies to consumer and commercial drones / RC aircraft, and a maximum takeoff weight. So there you have it. Certainly appreciate that information that you dropped on us right there, and we just verified that. So it's good to know. Delta Dart, you're dead on, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks for sharing that, and we are all a little better for it. So, man, is that not crazy, dude? They just lumping UASs into RC airplanes, like, man.
Well, no offense, you can blame the AMA for that one.
I was getting ready to say, I thought they were fighting the good fight for us, right? I guess they had to pick and choose their battles. I don't know, man. But needless to say, I'm sure it was in our best interest, hopefully. So, Don Henry says, when a door closes, watch out for the knob. Yeah, because it's the knob that'll get you. That's the knob is what leaves bruise marks. Let's see. Would be nice to have a U.S. manufacturer. Yeah, I know.
It'd
But,
probably be even more money.
I was
going
gonna
to be
say,
more expensive because of all the
That's-
EPA crap.
That's the thing. I'm like, this is why they have to outsource it like that, because man, the federal government will go crazy on it.
Yeah, the labor rate. I mean, they do it
Yeah.
a lot cheaper than we can ever do it for.
Yep, exactly. LW Randall, Jeremy, I noticed the Flyfans L39 is no longer on site. Is it gone? Yes or no?
For the time being, yeah.
There it is. Got to get them on hot.
So
Good question, by the way, LW.
the prices of them need to go up.
Yeah.
In needing to go up, we already tried the go up price. It was like $20 more, and you guys didn't buy it. So
Yeah, we got spoiled.
if you guys don't buy it for $20 more,
Which is crazy.
then
Yeah.
it's absurd. But
And that L39 was an amazing fly.
It's what the market is.
A lot for
Now
that.
is it completely gone? The answer is no.
Yeah.
We have to figure out how to keep cost down to be able to keep it at that price that you guys are willing to buy it at. So
I mean, if you're not willing to buy that plane for like $50 more than a UMX plane, I mean,
Thank you.
come on.
Thank you. What are we doing?
that's
a fully
my thought.
equipped plane.
My thought is when we tried $20 more and people were complaining about the $20 more, it was like, really? You're going to complain about $20 more? Realistically, we were not making much money at all on that airplane. I think we were only getting like $20 extra on that airplane. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we were taking a huge hit on that airplane. And
People don't understand the economics behind it. You know, at some point, you got to sell planes. You got to sell.
Ultimately, what it comes down to is we're sorry, but it's not going to be completely gone. I think that we're going to be bringing it back here just in a little while. So
Fair enough, man. Man, that is A-okay.
Sorry to say, but that's just where we're at with that airplane.
Need for Speed said, blame on the AMA? Really? Nah, I don't really blame the AMA. I believe, I think a lot that has to do with it is a lot of the wars going on and the technology that's being used. I mean, it is what it is, man, you know? So
The only reason I said that is because they lumped us with drones and didn't fight that battle to separate RC planes versus drones. And that's how we got that. Now that's the reason why all these tariffs are affecting the RC hobby, because we're lumped in with drones.
Yeah.
You could not have said it any better there, Tim.
Yeah.
That was my opinion from the beginning of this whole thing. Fixed wing guys really are not the problem. Like, really, we're just really not, you know. But all this quadcopter stuff like that is a really big factor.
And just know this too, guys, that are watching this. Like, you know, these are just independent views, right? You know, they're not speaking on behalf of everybody.
Nope.
But these are, you know, pretty much informed views, and from people that are directly tied to the hobby. So, you know, it is what it is. But Terry Treat says AMA and MAAC fighting the good fight, but hard to win against certain adversaries. Absolutely. You can fight all you want, but man, fighting the federal government, buddy, you're not gonna win that, you know. So it's kind of what it is. Sometimes you have to adapt and overcome to the circumstances and then fight another day. So it is what it is. But
great conversation, good input, and good to know. So, Jeremy, thank you for answering the Baltic V. Louis Motorsport says, I'd buy another Baltic V's for $250, Jeremy. He says, email me. I already have one. I just want another one. Yeah.
Like I said, they're the people that realize what the value it was.
Yeah.
And then there's the people that are just.
Yeah.
But you also have to think
$200 is your limit.
We're talking about disposable income here. We're not talking about money paying bills. We're talking about this is something to a hobby. So it's like, things are going to be a little bit more expensive. And if we're out buying planes, that's disposable income. That's money that we're willing to spend on something fun rather than necessities like, paying the bills, putting food on the table. So if you got to pay a little bit more from time to time, it is what it is.
Absolutely.
Well, and to be completely honest, we had that airplane at a killer price for almost ever.
Yeah.
It's been out now for about 2 years.
Yeah.
But even at $250, if you think about it, 64 millimeter retracts, lights, the whole gamut. It's got everything that like a 70 and an 80 has in a 64, and it's half the price of those other ones out there. You can go get other.
And there were 3 options.
Have anything on them?
Like, look, I'm gonna be that guy for a second. I'm just gonna be that guy for a second. But like, for this price, for $200, you can get a stick, right? Or you could get the L39. So like, let's just. I'm just saying, you can get the stick, or you can get the L39.
Right.
So it's all relative, but it is what it is. But that was an excellent price. That was a great price, and like Jeremy says, just because it's gone doesn't mean it's gone forever.
Yeah, just if you're interested in that airplane still, you can send an email to sales@bananahobby.com, and you can advocate for it, right?
Yeah.
And if you advocate and say, look, I'm willing to pay this much for that airplane, maybe we can work something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we need to know.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I mean?
sure.
Because usually the complaints stand out more, and everybody likes to kind of pile in on top of the complaints, and then you just get problems. You know what I mean? And
but complaining I've always been of the mantra is come to me with solutions and not complaints.
Yeah, but what I mean by complaints is not about the airplane. It's about the price.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
Swamp Fox said
everything's raising.
Order to claim 104 foot.
And we know exactly the sales data.
Yeah.
That airplane sells fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But it sells fantastic at $200. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, it needs to go up to be able to do the costs that we need, because everything's going up. Container costs, it's just all going up. It's what it is. So we would have to raise the price. But if you guys want that airplane, tell us.
Yeah,
right.
Kind of like that T7 we want back.
That's right. Oh yeah, we're waiting for it, dude. We need that.
See?
But moving right along, though. By the way, we're going to come up to our next topic. This is going to be directed towards over there, turn one right there. Hey Tim, who is InJet, man? Who is InJet? We're going to put you on the spotlight real quick. Put you in the bullpen, dude. Drop some knowledge to us, man. Tell us who InJet is. The new kid on the block with some good quality stuff that is, really hitting the ground running and doing really, really well.
Yep. InJet, fairly new. They're on their version 3 turbine that we're getting now. There was a version 2 and a version 1 that were older. But long story short, they're really hitting the U.S. market now. As everybody knows, Banana has now picked them up. So that is another source for turbines, along with Boomerang and a couple other people that are going to be selling it coming up. But long story short, gone through, I had a 100 that was a prototype version 3. I actually put 11.33 hours on it with zero issues. I'll be straight up with everybody. Has every turbine been perfect? No, but we've only had like 1 or 2 that had issues, and they were minor issues.
Yeah.
Things that somebody forgot to tighten up a cone on the back end of one of the turbines, and another one, it was the programming was, there was one step that they missed when they programmed the ESU that had to be taken care of to get the motor to run correctly. Other than that, the motors have been absolutely flawless. You know, they're serviced in the U.S., California, and there's going to be one on the East Coast coming soon. So
Nice.
people are going to have the choice of sending it either West Coast or East Coast, depending on, I guess, their location. But overall, the motors have been just absolutely phenomenal. I've ran pretty much every single one that I've had, 86, 100s, 130s, and 170s that I have flown in numerous jets, and all of them perform equally as good. The neat thing is the 86 and the 100 are the exact same size can. And the 130 is actually a smaller can than the 100 or the 86. And
I gave Bobby that photo last.
Yeah, you did.
You want to show that?
Yep. So long story short, I mean, these and the weight, all three, the 86, the 100, and the 130, all weigh 950 grams.
Yeah, for sure.
They're all the same size, and the fuel consumption goes up minimal between the 86 and the 100, and a little bit more from the 100 to the 130. And obviously, if you go to the 170, you're jumping up in size. Yeah. So that shows you that should be the 80 or
we
the
got a
30 at the bottom.
we went 80 on the top.
Yep.
The 86 in the middle.
Yep. And that's
the 130 on the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the 100 and the 86 are the exact same size.
Wow.
And all three of them use the same fuel pump and ESU. So you can just swap cans, which we do a lot. We don't even have to.
That's my B2 with 86s in it.
Yep. Have you flown it yet?
Speaking of which, Bobby, you should have a couple videos.
I did see a video.
And you can show a little bit of that with some twin 86s in the B2.
Okay. All right.
And Tim, I got to tell you, man, the harmonized sound between both of those motors is music to my ears.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely the coolest sounding.
Well, and that's what I'm running in my A10. My T1 A10 is two 100s, and dude, it is. I mean, plenty of
sounds so good, so good.
All right, let's
Turn
listen
it up.
to it.
There's no music, so.
All right, we'll crank it up then. That's the engine.
I believe I was there during this flight.
No, this happened yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday.
And this is twins?
Yes, that's definitely twins.
Ready?
All right, here we go. Let's listen.
First flight.
It's a lot of trust going on, right? Man.
And it went up beautiful. So just so you know, there was a crosswind, so into the face of the camera, of about 12 to 13 mile an hour. So the B2 is getting shaken up a little bit.
Dang. It looks great, though, man. It's punching right on through.
Yeah, it did really good. And there's some weird thermals with the air that it was about 102 out there.
Jeez. Hey, it's better than our 112 that we're feeling over here.
All right, so here comes a photo pass.
All right. Got the volume up on it. And that's powered by NJ, guys.
It has almost an A10 sound a little bit at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I like it. Carbon.
Yeah, they sound really well. And the nice thing about these motors is you, like someone just noted, that you have an app that you can download on your phone, on your app top, or your laptop,
on
whatever.
Your app top?
Your app top on your I was going to say laptop or your iPad or anything like that. And
I'm going to pull it up on my app top.
This guy. Nobody gets a break over here.
I was trying to say Apple, an iPad. But anyways, long story short, you can do you can do everything. Your RC learn from it. You can change the one nice thing about the N-Jets there it is. There's a screen. The one thing you can do is it has a super fast mode, a fast mode, a normal mode, an auto mode. And if you have it on super fast, it will absolutely shock you how fast the response is from idle to full throttle. I mean, it's almost as fast as you move the stick.
That's great. You know how many airplanes are going to be saved because of that? Wow.
And you can do auto restart from the screen, everything. Now, we tried it once. We flew it, and somebody was standing there with a phone trying to see how far. You have to be pretty close to the plane to keep the app going. But the nice thing about it is you don't have to plug your screen in, and you can, make sure that the ESU has calibrated correctly by powering it up the first time, going to full, starting it up, go to full throttle, and make sure you're getting the full RPMs. Because one thing we've noticed with not just N-Jet, with King Tech is, and some of the other brands that we've run, a lot of times when the humidity changes a large amount, and you've flown it, say, a week ago, and all of a sudden it is super humid, the moisture in the air, and we've noticed that it sometimes takes you to throttle up, throttle down 1 or 2 times to get that ESU to recalibrate correctly. But I had a huge issue with my King Tech 235 flaming out. And the only way you can, make sure that it's calibrated correctly is go get the screen and plug it in. You don't have to do that on the N-Jet. You can just sit there and turn your phone on and power it up. Oh, I'm not getting quite there. Power it. Slow it back down to idle and go back up, and it usually calibrates 1 or 2 times with 1 or 2.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
Awesome little N-Jet. I mean, N-Jet's just awesome. They're great little motors. They are coming out with, I think it's well known that there is a bigger one coming out. I think we will have the prototype, in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. We're going to have that prototype motor. We're going to run it a few times. Report back to N-Jet on what, if there's any issues with it, and then it's going to go into mass production. But they're coming out with several different sizes, or more sizes than what there's available now. So it's going to make some people really happy with some larger jets that need a bigger motor. And there's King Tech or, Jet Central or somebody like that you have to go to. There's going to be another option coming soon.
Tim, everybody's going to ask the question. So is N-Jet similar to Schwewin?
No, totally different company.
Yeah.
The cool part that I see out of N-Jet is there's no need to be doing your acceleration or deceleration changes. It does it automatically.
You can put it in auto mode, yes, and it will do it.
So it'll automatically adjust all that stuff.
Yep.
So when you put it into fast or slow, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is like on Schwewin, you got to actually go and move it a couple ticks.
What's up, Jackson RC?
Whatever. On the N-Jet, all you do is you tell it fast or slow or medium, whatever you want on that, and it auto curves to that.
Right. But it also has an auto. You can put it on auto, and it will automatically adjust. And one thing that we've noticed with super fast, and I think I told you this, Jeremy, when you started experimenting with your first N-Jet, is that on super fast on a humid day, it does not like super fast. It just you got to go down to fast or normal depending on how hot and how humid, and obviously Jeremy's going to have a different experience than we are on the East Coast, because their climate and mountain will be the same way. They're going to have a little bit different experience than us because their climate is a little bit different than ours. So what works for them out west is not necessarily going to work for us on the East Coast.
Right.
But it should all be very similar, and we should all see probably having to adjust in the wintertime. In the wintertime, you can run super fast all day long, and it when it's cold and crisp outside, that thing loves super fast. When it's hot and humid, it does not like super fast.
Well, and that's the same for Schwewin. Schwewin doesn't like fast.
Oh yeah, mine will definitely
in the heat. You know what I mean? So there's some neat stuff on there, but I mean it's so far you know, we've ran the 86 inside our 1.8 Viper jet. The 2.0 has the 130 in there. Little funny story on that is I'm assembling the airplane and I got the 86 and the 130 in there, and I go and install the small motor in there thinking that I'm putting the 86 in there without really paying attention.
Yeah.
It ended up being the bigger motor.
Yeah, I got a phone call on that one. You remember you called me?
I was like, hey, just a quick question. If you accidentally mount the wrong motor to all the other stuff, will it still work? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, good, because I accidentally put the wrong motor in.
Yeah, like I said before,
because it was smaller than the 86, so it was like.
The nice thing about the 86, the 100, and the 130, same ESU, same fuel pump. You can toss them in and out. Just
So now we have the two in my B2 now, and so we're going to be running the dual setups. We're going to see how two motors do together consistently and see how that does. But we're also, you know, that the 86 that we had in the 1.8 Viper. We're in Kentucky. We flew that thing around a couple of times, and a gentleman wanted to buy it as is because it was so awesome. So he bought the whole airplane with everything in it. So pretty dang awesome. So pretty impressed with NJet. I like the Bluetooth thing on there. I love the sound. Like I said at the beginning, the sound of the two motors being tuned together is like it's music to my ears. It's
nice. It's really good.
Sound.
You need to go home in the A10.
The whole curve too. So
you need to put two 100s in that A10 and get rid of those king techs.
I need to sell the A10 so I can get a big F-35.
Man,
so
tell you, it sounds like you boys are having all kinds of fun. You know what I mean?
Bobby, if you came out here and hung out with us, you would also have some fun.
Dude, yeah, look, I know. Hey,
hopefully Bobby's coming to my event and on September 2nd. I've been prompting him. We're having a big jet event, and he better show up.
Boom. By the way, that's a great segue into the next topic right there.
He's like, Tim, by the way, let's change subject.
Before we get into that, there's a couple people on here that said something about Schwewin and NJet. You know, they want to wait. Schwewin is not out of business because of a poor motor. They're out of business because somebody did something stupid. And the federal government got involved, and it involved Russians having Schwewin turbines and some military equipment that shouldn't have been in there. So NJet is not going anywhere. The owner and Jeremy met the owner. She is awesome. They are here to stay. I don't see any issues that could come up other than we stopped buying from China altogether, which it's never going to happen, guys. So, comparing them to Schwewin is not a fair assessment. But I understand some people want to wait and see how they, we haven't had, the service center on the West Coast hasn't had many services. But most of these motors aren't failing, and they're not hitting the 25-hour mark yet. So nobody's really sending them back in. So long story short, can't really compare them to Schwewin. That's a totally different animal there, and what happened there.
And just so you guys know that Tim is not just making this stuff up. Here, I'll show you the actual article. So you can see Russia's new glide bomb uses Chinese-made turbojet. Well, look at that. That's a Schwewin right there, 800. So kind of hard to.
I don't know about you, but I've never had an 800 in one of my airplanes.
I was getting ready to say that looks like a special use, and you can read this, and it's produced a short life turbojet produced by Chinese company Schwewin. The engine was roughly 10 kilograms, putting out about 80 kilograms of thrust. That's a lot of thrust, boys and girls. So this is what we're talking about right here. So very factual information. If you want to see this, you can Google that and educate yourself on it. So, but like I said, we try to do really factual information, and when people are talking about things on here, we try to be as accurate as possible. So, with that said, check it out for yourself. But here it is. That's the outcome. So
now, in regards to that, we still hope that Schwewin can get their stuff in check.
Yes.
And the people that do the servicing can get parts
Please.
So what does that mean? It means obviously there's going to be a moment that if you need service, you're not going to get service.
Well,
so what I would suggest is keep your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then if service does come back,
right,
then you can get stuff taken care of. So
well, and Roman over at Bad Boys, I've talked to Roman. Roman has over $100,000 worth of parts and supplies for Schwinn. Now,
is that a lot, Dad? Is that a lot? I mean, you know what I mean?
A lot when there's not enough. Still.
Yeah. I mean, he seemed, when I talked to him, he seemed to think that he had probably about a 2-year supply.
Okay, that's good for me. Yeah,
give or take. You know, again,
particulars too. There's some things he doesn't have.
Right, but for the most part, he can service the Schwinns until he runs out of parts, and hopefully that there will be parts available. I mean, one thing that a lot of people don't understand with these motors, they're all using the same bearings, pretty much. So, long story short, you're going to be able to get a bearing for a Schwinn. It's just a matter of some of the other things that you might not be able to get. And right now, Roman, according to him, he's got plenty to get us by. And I'm still running a Schwinn. I have an F16 with a 190 in it, and it's been flawless.
Yep, I'm still running them. 190s, 170s, 140s.
Yeah, 285s, I think.
And Schwinn got a bad rep for some of their sizes in between 200 and 300. I mean, they were having
300. I'm still running.
Yep, but they're 200 series or whatever. I don't know the exact numbers on Schwinn, but
the 220, 240,
220, something like that. Yeah, and they were just notorious having problems. So if you got a 220 or something like that, yeah, you might want to dump it.
So we found out a little bit more on that from what it sounded like, is that it's not just the blades in the back that were given out. It was something in the forward section of that motor that was failing there and then getting pushed through. So maybe,
I mean, that could be anything from being out of balance. I mean, you get something out of balance turning 150, 160,000 RPMs. There's going to be some things coming apart in that motor.
But as far as I know, the 220s, the 220s and 240s are not available to be serviced. I don't think there's parts for that. So
right. What about the 800s? Can we get one of those? Can we service?
Yeah, we got to get it from Ukraine or Russia, I think.
Yeah, let's call Russia up and ask Putin.
We'll find some spot on the ground where one didn't get blown up and just drop everything.
You're going to need to access the dark web.
Here's a good question. Tell us more about the NJet owner.
Jackie? Well, she's basically she's been in this industry for a long time. Her total background, I don't know. I can't sit here and speculate, and I'm not going to make up, anything. But from what I've gathered, she's been in this industry for quite a long time, and she's just not into motors. She's got other things going on. She's involved with several other manufacturers of jets, and she's been in this for quite a while, and very knowledgeable lady. Matter of fact, I was talking to her tonight because I've got to go to she wants me out in China sometime here before or right at the end of the year. So long story short, I'm going to go out to the factory and see that stuff, and I can come back after that and I can tell you probably a lot more about her. But she's a very nice woman, down to earth, and doesn't seem to be a bullshitter. She's straightforward.
Love it, man. See, that's what we like. That's what we need. So, dude, that's excellent. I mean,
I'm gonna put her in the same category as Carrie. I mean, I've met Carrie several times now. Carrie is a straight shooter. She is a wonderful person. I will stand behind Banana Hobby, even though I'm a Boomerang team pilot. Banana and Carrie, and she has a great organization too. And I would put her and Jackie in the same category. I mean, they are just good, down to earth people wanting to give everybody a good product at a good price, and not screw anybody over.
Absolutely
great. I'm going to eBay now.
That's just that I don't know about that, man. I just don't think I don't know. Going to eBay. Jeez.
Wow.
But look, Anyway, wanted to talk to you guys about this Charlotte Aero Modelers event that's coming on September 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and of course the 5th. So guys, y'all got to come out to that. Jeremy, you want to give us not Jeremy, but Tim, you want to give us a little quick rundown on that bad boy?
Yeah, we're going to run. It's a jet event, turbine jet event. Everybody's welcome. We have basically pre-registration is still going on, and it will end next Wednesday. You can go to Charlotte Aero Modelers on the web, the good old interweb, and there is a place where you can register if you want to come out to that event. We're welcoming people as early as Saturday before. I think that's the 29th. Don't quote me on that. The 29th, and you can stay to the following Sunday, camping. If you want to camp, bring your RV. We have RV spots. And then we have quite a bit of vendors coming. We have Aero Panda, BVM, Boomerang, Hemming Aviation, Carf is coming. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Maybe I am, but
you're missing us because I'm not going to be there.
Well, I know if you guys were coming, I tried to talk Carrie into it. Carrie wouldn't go for it. She said,
"That's because I don't have the leave right now."
Yeah,
I understand.
She said she couldn't afford for you to go to in less than 2 months. Yeah, I know she could, but
she could. Jeremy's not that expensive, and you got to pay for quality.
Have you ever eaten with Jeremy? Dude, I don't know how they do it freaking.
Oh man, the man knows how to put it back, huh?
But anyways, long story short, it's going to be a great event. We're gonna have some raffle prizes, things of that nature. But yeah, if anybody's interested in the Southeast region, look us up on the interweb and register. And you can come after after registration has closed. We are allowing people, but it's almost like an airline ticket. You buy your parking spot and you get your pass to fly with that. And long story short, I think we're up to almost 48 or 50 people coming now that are pre-registered.
I'll be there for sure. So you're not far at all from us. It's an easy ride. So hey, you'll see.
Amen. Well, hey. Jeremy, you will be the first call. If I see him show up, I will be dialing your number.
I'm not
going to believe it. He's here.
He's going to be like,
here's the thing.
Check this out.
These guys.
He's here.
When I show up there, I'll be looking for an in-jet turbine, and I'll be looking for some airplanes. How about that?
Okay, well, we'll sell you some.
Everybody goes quiet then, all right? Exactly.
We'll sell you some.
Hey, you show up with a new jet with an N-jet motor in there and be like, see, this is what I was doing the whole time.
See, I was like, I was waiting on you guys, but
No way.
No way, dude.
Well, dude,
it better be. Hey, the new plane better either be a Banana Hobby product or a Boomerang product or a Dunk Cow.
Well, clearly, obviously, y'all know where my loyalty lies. But speaking of loyalty, let's check this one out too, by the way. There's a new airplane by Hobby King. It's called the King Hall Cherokee. That was another fun segue. All right, let's take a look at this one. And this one is a little different. So this one just came out a little bit.
The name says it all.
Yeah, right?
It looks like a tow airplane.
It does, man. It's got the prop up here. But the weird thing about
it, a tow glider.
That's exactly what it is, man. But I'm over here trying to get some information on this, and I'm getting nothing. So I click this, and I'm like, it takes me to the part section. I'm like, okay, well,
you can get a fuse for $45, man. You're good.
Yeah. And then I'm like, well,
maybe you got to piece it out. Maybe that's the only way you can buy it.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
build your own.
Yeah, and then it says complete your flight setup, and I'm like, well, that's what I thought I was doing. So, I mean,
this is not an ARF. This is I don't know what we call that. You buy the parts and you put it together.
But I'm trying to I'm really trying to look at this thing. I want to see.
It's a super
Let's take a look and see if we can get some information on it. How about that? Okay, all right. I'm feeling good about it. $179 for that's not bad. Okay, here we go. Look. All right, yeah, we got to it. All right, so here we go. This is a classic. Get out of there. All right. The 1956 Stan Hall. There's a guy at our field that actually had one of these. One of these airplanes similar to that. It wasn't this one though. Has a retractable propeller arm. The V2 introduces a retractable propeller, a 6x4 prop. It only comes up when you need it. So when you're underpowered, it pops up like this, guys. And when you're not, it lays back down for smooth aerodynamics. It's got good thrust, more than the V1 did, and it's got reinforced wings.
Thing looks like a milk truck.
Dude, it does, man.
That's awesome.
It does look like a milk truck. Oh man, you can't even like deny it.
It looks
It's
like
cool, but
vintage
I love
glider.
the concept. I love that things are different that are coming out. I love that they thought outside the box. So let's take a quick look at the video, and we'll see. And
I love doing this. I love turning. See me?
It's
yeah,
a flying
Sword
milk
power.
truck.
Look at that.
yeah, let's
There
turn
you go.
closed caption on.
Look at that. Look how nice.
There you go.
And then slowly apply flour, and then away she goes.
Slowly apply power. Wonder if you go max power.
Yeah,
Just go from idle to max power if that thing just rips forward.
dude, it looks cool. I mean, I like this. Let's see. I like Stuart. Stuart's a good guy, by the way.
A new release. It is new. I will say it's new. It's something that's been out before, but
Let's take a look at it.
and it was pretty
The
good.
new
But it
new
wasn't,
release.
I had
perfect
one
by a
like
long
that,
shot.
and that thing was
It had
cool,
an
but the
EDF on
EDF
the
popped
top.
out.
And that was draggy and underpowered.
So that's the
Now, let me show you
helicopter
something.
mode right there, right?
See,
Yeah,
look,
yeah, that's so you can VTOL it.
look, he does exactly what I do. I'll poke a hole and I'll put my antenna outside of my airplanes. That's just my OCD kicking in. All right,
Didn't
Is
sound
that
right.
a
And
Turnigy
you
transmitter?
see straight away.
It is,
There's a stark
yeah.
difference between that version and this one. This
That's
one
why
now
it
the
is.
has a
antenna's
motor
out
port.
there.
Don't do that.
Right now, actually, whilst we're talking about it, let's talk
Oh
about
man,
this
those
is how
things
the
are
motor
like
port
copies
works.
of
It's,
Tyrannuses. That's all they are.
retractable,
Look at that.
and
Pretty
then
good.
it goes down of its own accord.
I think that's kind of
Nice.
cool
Slowly
idea.
like that. I'll get into the
Yeah, a
details
little
of that in
gravity
just a second.
action right there.
That's like
Did you
putting
hear what
a
he
flag,
said when
that's
he-
like a flag up when
I
you
did a
need
little
milk
cramped in
delivered
there.
to your house.
But
I've
you-
got my
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
But did you hear him when he said slowly get back into the power? I could see somebody just ripping it, just going forward.
That's
keeps
what I would
going.
do.
Too
That's
fast.
exactly what I would do.
Brighter, slightly less wind, but the wind is
That's an
kind of
interesting
doing its
idea.
own
I think
thing
it's
today. Anyway, we're here to show
little
you.
I
bit
just
of
wish it was
a-
bigger.
too, with
I
the
wanted to be a little
motor
bigger.
Grass is short, but it's very dry.
It
now,
looks
so
like a water
power
plane,
is
like a
not really
seaplane.
possible indeed.
It
Yeah, it
does.
almost looks like you could land it in the water.
All right, here we go. All right, no
You
problems
see,
there. Plenty
with
of power.
Nice
a little
takeoff.
motor, the motor
Nice
port
takeoff.
comes out. That's climbing away at half throttle now.
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna
Plenty of power. I like
It
that
has a
airplane.
it has a face of a
throttle
chameleon.
down. Here it comes.
It does. It's got a face only a mother could love.
See the motor's retracted now.
That's
That's
funny.
funny.
Very,
This
very
it looks like a
nice.
very
Nice
good
energy
fire, very
return,
capable.
wind.
Skip around on that.
No, it looks all right. It looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good for the
Do
price
some
point,
rolls now.
179.
That's
Yeah,
I think
different,
it's
guys. That's the big thing. It's different.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I'm
something
raising
different.
The right.
You know,
That's
one
right.
thing it just brought, I just reminded me of every time I see the power lines in the back, I always think of Jeremy Field. With that
I
guy.
do too. I'm for every
Watch-
star.
You
I'm
watch
waiting for
your
it to go.
you watch your dirty mind there, Tim.
Right. I'm forever. Little ground loop action right there. That's
Bring
cool.
it down to the right. No power yet.
But it looks like every time poop, you're just waiting for it to go. Poof.
Yeah, I know, man. I get a little catch that. Look, check this out. Little ground loop right there.
Apply power.
Yeah, we try to do
Nah,
something.
I'm just joshing, Don Henry.
Yeah,
just-
man.
it's just a
We're having
joke.
fun.
See?
I have
That's the problem
I have
with
some
the-
Orange RX receivers that I still use. Those version 3s.
Dude, them Orange
Just
RX
the,
receivers
uh,
are still good, man.
flight
The version
performance and enjoyment
2
of
3s
the
of those 8
We've
and 9
reinforced the
channels
wing
were
as
actually
well.
pretty dang awesome.
new-
So.
So there you have it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was pretty cool.
Wonder what would
something-
happen if that thing got stuck down and you put it in throttle.
Oh, dude.
It'll
I don't
become a
know.
helicopter. We already
Hovers.
discussed this.
Yeah. I will say, though, the price point is very nice. It's refreshing to have something for that. Also, too, for the people that like to always say they need parts and stuff like that, clearly they've got parts. So if you want to go ahead and buy parts for it, you can. They've done a really good job with laying out all the information right there. 2300 kV. That's new for 2026. That's cool. So a lot of good information there, man. I think it's cool. This is what the V1 looked like before with the EDF, and they switched it to the propeller. So that's pretty cool. And it looks a heck of a lot better. So you can kind of see how things have changed and progressed. So good to see something new on the market. Like we said before, something new, man, is always something good. So, man, there you have it. So, man, we've been rolling for almost an hour. I just wanted to talk about one more spotlight airplane. So this week, I wanted to do something different to have a spotlight airplane, dude. And I wanted to do one that was like just awesome flyer, unique, and completely cool. And here it is right here, dude. It's the Globemaster right here. And it's just, for me, I'm not saying it because it's a Banana Hobby product. I'm saying it's because it's just cool. And the cool factor is just neat. I mean, you got quad 40 millimeters. The airplane is just awesome. So this thing is very, very cool. It flies amazing. You can put a 4,000 in this thing. I've heard people putting in larger batteries in this thing, and it just handles the weight. And it should, because it's a cargo plane. But Jeremy can attest to it. It is a phenomenal airplane. The thing gets off the ground like it's nothing, and it is actually pretty dang quick.
It can
very
handle
well thought out.
It can handle really good.
Yeah, you put an AS3X in this thing, and you've got you something really, really nice, extremely solid. So that's one of those things where if you want one of them, you can get it right here, guys. $289. And like I said, the cool factor is what this is about. This is like probably one of the neatest airplanes that I've seen, next to the what was that? The X-Fly, the one with the canards, Jeremy. That the last one that came out.
The J20.
The J20, yeah. This one is pretty cool, and just because it's a, how can you not like it, man? It's a C-17. I mean, what do you want? So again,
so the J20 was actually Fly Fans.
See, so that was Fly Fans, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. But this right here, though, guys, the only way this could get better is if it got bigger. That's all I can think of. Yeah. So stay tuned, man. This is a really good one. You can see right here they've got them in stock. And if you're looking for something cool factor, man, there's a bunch of cool ones out there. But this is by far one of my favorites. So that was what I wanted to spotlight, talk about, and let you guys think about it. So if you haven't had it yet, you need to add it to your list. All right, I'm gonna jump into and see. Yep, 4200 HRB, got 6 minutes of flight. I need to take. I
don't remember the largest battery I put in there, but I had that entire bay filled with a battery.
Dude, you could put a 5,000 in there. I don't recommend it. You could do it. It was awesome. It still handled it very well. I actually liked the way it felt on the heavier battery. Look, my second fave, this little guy right here, dude. This thing is a phenomenal flyer. That's the Twin 40 F-15. This thing is amazing, dude. And this, again, another crazy price point. Removable nose cone, and the thing just flies great. I don't even have AS3X in this one, and it flies phenomenal. So these are like two of the cool ones that I enjoy.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go get some quick flights in, and it's windy outside, I'm grabbing this, and I'll probably grab that, or maybe a larger one, or a K8 or something like that, or a Avanti, and I'm rocking and rolling, man. But these are the ones by far. I just want a bigger one of these. I don't know why somebody hasn't come out with a really nice Twin 70, Twin 80. They had a Twin 70.
64.
Twin 64. Yeah. And that one was great, man, and they stopped making it.
Yeah.
But, man, if somebody came out with a really nice one of these, lightweight, lots of power, dude, that would be amazing. So that's my favorite right there, guys. So I'm just gonna put that out there for you.
Those like the SU-57 and A-10.
Dude, yeah, they're just great, man. SU-57 is even better. The thing floats. So anyway, those are my favorites right there. That was a little spotlight that I wanted to do, shed on. But other than that, man, look, we've been rocking and rolling. We hit an hour and 3 minutes. And I say we punch out. What do you boys think?
Sounds good.
I'm good.
Hear me. You got anything?
You guys might see me at an event up in McKay, Idaho.
Okay.
This weekend. So hopefully I can get up there. My son has school. He started today, and then his B days tomorrow. So we're gonna probably roll up there after school tomorrow.
You say his birthday was tomorrow?
No, he started school, so he has, in high school they have an A course, courses. Half of them are on A day, half of them are on B day, and so today he had his A day, and tomorrow he's got his B day. So we would skip it totally if it wasn't the first days.
Understood.
But we got to do that. But I got one other thing, real quick. I want to show this off.
What you got right there, little buddy?
V10?
I am not partial to just Banana Hobby airplanes. This is that new Micro Bronco, guys, right?
What do you think?
Flies fantastic.
Nice.
Pretty dang awesome.
That doesn't look micro. That's pretty big.
It does. It looks a little bigger.
Well, let me get it back here where it.
Okay.
No, actually, pretty dang awesome. I mean, other than the pilot that is already.
That's why they have two. One gets sick.
He's already trying to do, Circus Delay inside the cockpit.
Oh, I got a funny pilot story for the K8, man. I got to tell you guys.
But this thing flipping awesome, pretty cool. However, it stalls on landing like a mother, though.
Really?
So we're gonna have to put a little bit of washout on the wing a little bit here, I think so. But pretty dang cool. It would be better with retracts on there. They could have totally done that, but still pretty cool. I mean, now micros are coming with weapons and tanks.
Yeah.
And lights.
Super
cool. We fly this thing in the front yard, have a blast with it. And there's my little plug for another company because we're not biased on here. So
yeah, that's right, man. Hey, Winston says it's micro, not UMX already at Hangar 18. There you go.
Yep. So it's pretty cool. I like it.
Very nice. Yeah, that is pretty cool, man. Definitely a good one. What about you, Mountain RC? What you got, buddy?
Well, one thing I wanted to mention, I started up this new Facebook group called Mountain RC Presents All Out RC.
Nice.
And it's blowing up. It's got like over 2,000 subscribers on it, and it's doing well and getting a lot of views. In fact, Jeremy, you'll like this. Your F-16 jet roller video, I posted you doing the flat spins with the smoke. It got 700,000 views. It was crazy how many views
That's crazy.
I'm popular.
That's crazy.
So check that out.
That's cool. I'll check it out.
Yeah. So other than that, and one other thing.
Share me the link so I can.
Yeah, one other thing. It was Bobby's birthday.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was.
It was, dude. I officially turned 45, man. So yeah, that's a nice waypoint.
Wait,
man, dude, I know.
Wait a second. We discussed ages last time.
Doesn't that make me the baby? No, I'm not the baby.
Tim and RC Jesus are now in the battle for the oldest
grandfathers.
Yeah, dude, they're getting the AARP mail. They get the mail for AARP, dude. They do. I only get it because
I think we're the same age, Mountain.
What's that?
I think we're the same age.
Yeah, the A1, I
we're
appreciate
exactly
it,
the same age. It just matters what month his birthday's in and compared to mine.
That's it. Appreciate that, Louis Motorsports. Yeah, us Leos, dude, we got to band together, man. Look, Leos are a handful, but we're fun, and very loyal. So, dude, but no, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, I did have a birthday on the 19th.
Happy early birthday, Louis.
Yeah, man. So all you Leos out there, guys, having birthdays, big salute to you guys. And Mount RC, really appreciate that, by the way. I was wondering if somebody was going to say something. I was like, probably see if we can slide through this one. So
we got
you.
No,
that's why I didn't say it on your real birthday.
I know, man. I know.
We're going to be on here so we can make you blush.
I know. Yeah, that's the good thing about these genetics right there, man. I don't blush, But anyway, definitely wanted to appreciate you guys and tell you guys thank you. And let's see here. Who's next? Turn one. Tim, what you got next, Buttero?
Nothing much. Just, if you guys are in the area want to come to our event, I'd love to see y'all there. Other than that, I hope everybody gets some good flying in. And Jeremy, I'm still upset with you that you don't want to come to Charlotte and take time with me.
It's not that I don't want to.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel like Tim, if he really wanted to go, man, he'd be there.
I know. That's it. I mean, I drive all over the country to go to events.
Literally. Look. He's like, I can't stand you guys.
I'm ignoring you.
I mean, I get to see you once a year, and it's not enough, Jeremy. I mean, the only time we get to see you is East Coast.
Can't get enough, Jeremy.
Yeah, man. And Zimmerman, what's up? We got Hex Speed that just popped in there, and he says, I missed the show. Happy birthday. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Oh, by the way, Saturday, RDRC Club, they're have their try and fly intro to model airplanes. Guys, if you're in the local area and you want to get your feet wet with an RC airplane, they've got some people out there.
Where is RDRC Club at?
Raleigh.
Yeah. Raleigh.
Real quick, Also, we have the same thing going on at our field this weekend. It's called the Take Off and Grow, where we're just doing a lot of training for newbie pilots.
Love it. I love it, man.
You
Dude,
think I can learn something?
I'm trying
to always learn something.
Trying to figure something out.
We're gonna learn what Idaho flying's like. That's what's up.
Man, look, guys, I certainly appreciate you guys coming out, checking us out, and hanging out with us tonight. We've rolled for about an hour and some change. And I say it's time for us to get off this thing and go back and hang out for a little bit.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Don't forget to check us out next time. Same place, same time. And other than that, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the way out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, man, we're out of here, dude. We'll see you next time. Next Thursday. All righty.